think you know everything about nature, think again. Let's dive into some mind-blowing facts that will change the way you see our planet. You've probably heard that the Amazon rainforest is the lungs of the Earth, producing 20% of our oxygen. But here's the twist. It consumes almost all of that oxygen itself through the process of decomposition. So, while it's incredibly vital, it's not exactly pumping out a net surplus for the rest of us. The real oxygen heroes are the tiny phytoplankton in our oceans. Speaking of ancient life, have you heard of Methuselah? No, not the biblical figure, but a tree. It's a great basin bristlecone pine, and it's over 4,800 years old. That means this tree was already a sapling when the Great Pyramids of Giza were being built. It has witnessed nearly all of recorded human history. Now, let's talk about mushrooms. You might see them in the produce aisle next to vegetables. But genetically, fungi are actually more closely related to animals than they are to plants. It kind of makes you look at that portobello burger a little differently, doesn't it? Nature also has some incredible superheroes. Take sunflowers, for instance. Not only are they beautiful, but they can also clean up radioactive soil. This process, called photoremediation, was famously used in the areas around Chernobyl and Fukushima to absorb radioactive contaminants from the ground. Flowers with superpowers. Let's journey to the center of the Earth. Did you know our planet's core is as hot as the surface of the sun? We're talking about a scorching 5,500 degrees Celsius, or nearly 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. We're literally living on a giant ball of molten iron. And what about water? Antarctica, a continent of ice, holds about 70% of the world's freshwater. If all that ice were to melt, sea levels would rise by a catastrophic 200 feet. It's a stark reminder of how fragile our planet's balance is. It's ironic, but we actually know more about the surface of Mars, a planet millions of miles away, than we do about the deepest parts of our own oceans. The deep sea remains one of the last truly unexplored frontiers on Earth, hiding creatures and ecosystems we can only imagine. From the driest places to the smallest creatures, nature is full of surprises. Some parts of the Atacama Desert in Chile haven't seen significant rainfall for over 400 years. Imagine a place that dry. Meanwhile, butterflies don't taste with a tongue. They taste with their feet. They land on a flower to see if it's a good place to lay their eggs. Let's go back in time, way back. Sharks are older than trees. The first sharks were swimming in our oceans over 400 million years ago, while the first true trees didn't appear for another 50 million years. Sharks are living fossils, true survivors of the ancient world. Even the common ant is extraordinary. Did you know they never sleep, and they don't have lungs either? They breathe through tiny holes all over their bodies called spiracles. It's a completely different way of life, happening right under our feet. From the deepest trench to the highest mountain, the scale of our planet is breathtaking. The Mariana Trench is so deep that if you placed Mount Everest at the bottom, its peak would still be over a mile underwater. And the power of nature is just as immense. A single hurricane can release more energy than 10,000 nuclear bombs. Even something as beautiful as a rainbow is unique to you. No two people see the exact same rainbow, because its appearance depends entirely on your viewing angle and the position of the sun and raindrops. It's your own personal light show. So, the next time you step outside, remember that you're in a world filled with ancient trees, radioactive cleaning flowers, and animals older than forests. There's always something new and incredible to discover. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed these facts, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the amazing world of science. See you next time